Red Riding Hood. Focus question. How do red choices affect the story? Once upon a time, there lived a girl many people called Little Red Riding Hood. Those closest to her just called her Red. One day, Red's mom asked her to take some cake to Grandma, who was not well. Go quickly through the woods. Do not leave the path and do not talk to strangers, Mom said. Just then, Red entered the woods. Thought she met Wolf. Red didn't know what a wicked creature he was, so he didn't know to fear him. Where are you going, child? Wolf asked with a smile. To Grandma's, Red replied. What have you got in your basket? Wolf asked. Grandma not feeling well, Red explained, so I'm taking her some cake. Wolf licked his lip, but it wasn't the cake that made him hungry. It was red. He thought he would eat Grandma for lunch and Red for dessert. To catch them both, thought he must act quickly. Where does Grandma live? Asked Wolf. Farther on the woods, under the 3 oak trees, Red said. Have you noticed the pretty flowers all around you? Wolf asked. If I were you, I'd pick a bunch for Grandma. Red looked about her. The flowers were pretty indeed. She bent down to pick one. Have a nice visit, cried Wolf and hurried away. Red left the pot to pick flower while she picked. Wolf sprinted straight to Grandma's house and knocked on the door. Who's there? Called Grandma, lying sick in her bed. It's Red, called Wolf in a high, squeaky voice. Leave the lodge and coming, called out Grandma. Wolf lit the latch, went straight to Grandma's bed and swallowed her whole. Then he dressed himself in her clothes, put on her cap, and climbed into her bed. When Red had picked enough flowers, she set out again for Grandma's house. The door was open. When she arrived, Red went straight to the bed, where she saw a very strange sad indeed. Oh, Grandma, Red cried. What ears you have! What big ears you have! All the better to hear you with tired, Wolf said. Oh, Grandma, Red cried. What big eyes you have! All the better to see you with tired, Wolf said. Oh, Grandma, Red cried. What a big, terrible mouth you have! All the better to eat you with, Wolf roared. With one bound, he leaped out of bed and swallowed up red flowers, cake and all. Then Wolf lay down again to bed. And directed off to leave. It was stuck in the Wolf, but Red imagined to reach down and squeeze Grandma's hand. Grandma squeezed back. Red could make out a weak light leaking down Wolf's throat. He was snoring with his mouth open. Each by each, Red leaves her bunch of flowers. She tickled Wolf's throat until he started to call. She tickled off the throat once, twice, thrice. He called once, thrice, twice, thrice. She kept on tickling until he called. He caught her up. When at last he did, Grandma tied to Grandma's hand and put her out too. The fasted Wolf still slept to Grandma's bed. Then Grandma and Red sat down for tea and cake. When Wolf awoke from his nap, you can be sure didn't any contestants rating how might the story be different if Red didn't stop to pick the flowers. Write a paragraph describe how the story would change. Social studies. Does this story take place in a suburban, rural, or city setting? How do you know? Share your ideas with a partner.